that surrounds me. If we hold ourselves together, we'll go far.
Hey guys, Yoduvh Essentials here. For today's video, I'm going to be making ceiling medallions. And I'm going to be starting off with a Starburst ceiling medallion. And I took a foam board and cut out circles from it. Now I'm going to be using these shapes to make a Starburst design. I'm going to cut out this part here. These are dowels that I got from Walmart, and I'll be cutting them down to size using this cutter, and the link for this is going to be down in the description box below. I'm going to cut these dowels to different lengths for the design. If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. Now I'm going to start attaching the dowels to the cutouts, starting with the longest length. Now I know that the cutouts that I made on the foam board is not neat, but it doesn't really matter because it won't be noticeable in the end. Now I'm going to be attaching the next set. These are the next set of dowels that I'll be attaching. Before I go any further, I'm going to have to make marks. That's going to be my guide on how to cut this into two, because that way it's going to be so much easier for me to install it. The shortest lengths are going to be attached on the outer rim alone. When I was done, I took it out and I spray painted it silver. But then there was a lot of gaps, especially on the outer circle. So I'm going to be using skewers to fill up those gaps. And I used 2 packs of skewers. I trimmed down the skewers, and then I took the whole thing out again and spray painted it silver. And then I added 1-inch mirrors to the design. It was easy cutting this into two because I already made the marks that was going to guide me earlier on. Now this is the back, and this is going to be mounted up to the ceiling with mounting tape. Now this looks really different and quirky, and I love it. Now the next design that I'll be sharing with you guys is using a conventional ceiling medallion. I got this from Home Depot, and what I'm going to do now is cut it into two to make it easy for me to install. And at the back, because I live in a rental, I will not be attaching this directly. Now, because of the surface that this has, it's not smooth and I cannot use command strips directly on it. I am going to use canvas panel and attach it to the back using a strong caulk adhesive. I'm also going to be securing it with tack nails. This is not necessary, but I did it anyway because I wanted mounting this immediately. Now with what I've just added, I know that it's going to hold up well with the command strips. When I was done, I took it out and I spray painted it gold. I'm going to be mounting it here. Now this is what it looks like now after I added the medallion. It looks complete now and not boring and alone like it was before. Now I got another one that's wider and I installed it there using the same procedure like I did for the first one by splitting it into two and attaching command strips on canvas panels that I had attached to the back. Another fun design is to use something reflective as a medallion. I got these self-adhesive mirrors online and the link for them is going to be down in the description box below. I got this idea from Pinterest, so the person used actual mirrors, but because I had lots of these, I decided to just use these instead. This is how they're going to be arranged up on the ceiling. I'm just doing this here so you guys can see how I'm going to be arranging the pieces up there in the ceiling. The space here in the middle is where the lighting base is going to be. This is where I'm going to be mounting the design. And like I showed you guys earlier, all I'm going to be doing now is remove the backing and attaching it to the ceiling because they're self-adhesive. When I was done, I took off the protective film. Oh, I just love the way this one turned out. Now it looks a little bit flat because I used faux mirrors, but imagine what it's going to look like with real thick glass mirrors. For the next design, I'll be using Dollar Tree mirrors and taking off the part in the middle. Now you can also use scissors to cut out the mirror that's in the middle. When I was done, I put command strips at the back. I made two and attached them to the lightings that I have around the bar section. This was looking kind of small, so what I did was to take a Dollar Tree tray and cut out the circular shape in the middle and then attached command strips at the back and then removed what I had already placed up there and attached it to the tray and then mounted them all up. These are cool and unique DIY medallion ideas that I've shared with you guys, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Now don't forget to like it and share with your friends and families as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I have other home decor DIY videos that are linked in the description box below to check them out, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.
Breathe in the air, the light that surrounds me.